We'll take questions for Coach. Please raise your hand. We have microphones around the room. First question up here on the front on one.
Coach Ken Miller, you got another fantastic game out of Kevin Durant, but it seems that these games are coming down to guys like in Game 2, it was McGee and Livingston, and then your production from those two. And can you speak about the performance Jordan Bell had in just 12 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we're not playing our bench as many minutes in this series as we have in the past, at least in the last few years. But we're getting really good production from Sean's had a tremendous series. Jordan Bell was really good tonight. I mean, we needed his athleticism and his ability to guard multiple positions. And JaVale gave us great minutes as well. So, we've got a lot of depth. We've got a lot of guys who can play, and they're all chipping in. But we should probably go back to Kevin Durant, shouldn't we? That was amazing what he did out there tonight. Some of those shots, I don't think anybody in the world can hit those but him. He was incredible.
Barrier News Group. Steve, what did you think of Andre Iguodala's?
Andre was really good. He gave us much needed minutes. I didn't expect to play him 22 minutes. One thing with Andre is that he's not like most players in terms of needing rhythm and needing minutes to get his conditioning back. He just never gets tired. Even when he's been out 2.5 weeks and hasn't really been running much at all, he's still able to play through all that. And he's a plus 14, typical Andre line. You might look at it and go, yeah, he had 8 points and whatever. But he gives us another guy to guard LeBron, and he gives us another guy to settle us down and keep us on the right path.
And Steve, can you just talk about what exactly happened when you went back to the locker room right before the first half and how he's doing?
Oh, how Andre was doing? I think he banged his other leg. So I don't think it was the knee that had been injured. That was the word I got.
Second row on the left.
Coach Kerr, Ron Potesta, the Sports Animal 1390 in Youngstown, piggybacking on Kevin Durant's unbelievable performance, given the fact Steph Curry was 3 of 16 from the floor, 1 of 10 from three-point range. Just how important was Durant's night, given those numbers from Steph Curry?
Well, this is, the beauty of this team and the luxury that we have of having, multiple big-time scorers. There's going to be nights like this for all of them. Steph was 3 for 16, 1 for 10, but as usual, he hit a big one. He always finds a way to make big plays, even on his toughest nights. But we got a lot of guys who can score and fill it up, and they lift each other up if one of them's having a tough night. And it's a pretty nice luxury as a coach, that's for sure.
Tim on the left side standing.
Tim Kawakami, the athletics team over here. At some point, did you just switch and just say, Kevin, we're going to initiate everything with you, and maybe Steph get in the corner there, and let's see what Kevin can do here? Yeah, I mean, we're obviously running a lot of screen and rolls, and Steph was not making his shot, but Kevin got it rolling, so we just flipped it around and we had Steph set a couple screens for him, but we basically just tried to initiate with Kevin, and he made so many great, difficult shots, but he also had 7 assists, and he's moving the ball. I just like the way he's attacking. He's not waiting around. He's attacking right away on the catch, and it's devastating to have to guard that.
Phil here in the front.
Hey, Steve. Phil Barber, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. Kevin Love really hurt you guys in the first half, rebounding and shooting. Seemed like second half the team did a better job against him. What changed?
I think our attention to detail on the glass got better. I think they had 10 offensive boards in the first half and only 5 in the second. The way we are built and the way Cleveland is built, they've got an edge there, so our guards really have to get back into the play. And it's not enough if you look and you see somebody has Tristan Thompson boxed out one-on-one, that's not enough. Our guards got to go back and crack down and put another body on him. And same with Love. And did a better job of that in the second half.
Tim in the back right.
Tim Reynolds with the Associated Press. Steve, kind of keep going on the first half for a second. Given the way that Steph and Clay had shot, I know KD hit the big three late in the half, but how fortunate did you feel going in only down, I think, 6? What it was?
Yeah, we felt very fortunate to only be down 6. I think we were down 12 early in the game, and they were getting every rebound, and we couldn't make a shot. So, Kevin was the story in the first half, just keeping us in the game, and then he was the story in the second half as well, closing it out.
Second to last row in the back.
Coach Logan Murdoch-Berry at News Group. We talked about JaVale a little bit in that, but he hasn't played this much since I think the San Antonio series. What has he been for you guys, not only in this game, but how has he been, when he hasn't been playing and all that? Yeah.
No, he's been great, just like the rest of the guys. I mean, we've got a team full of guys who understand that sometimes their number will be called, sometimes it won't. Zaza's been tremendous throughout the postseason in terms of being a leader and keeping guys on edge, keeping them motivated. And JaVale's been in and out of the lineup. He started against the Spurs the whole series in the first round and didn't play much the next 2. But he stayed ready, and he got his work in with the rest of the guys during those weeks, kept his conditioning up, and he's giving us a huge lift now.
Anthony in the back.
Anthony Slater with The Athletic. Steve,
Right
I was just wondering if the way Durant rebounds, especially early in the game, indicates to you what type of night he's going to have. I think he had 7 first-quarter rebounds and was active on the glass.
It's always a good indicator, when he's active defensively and on the glass. It's a good indicator that he's going to have a big night. And his overall game tonight was, ridiculous. The passing, the rebounding, the scoring, and it wasn't just the number of points. It seemed like every time we needed a bucket, he got it for us.
Tom, last one in the back.
Tom Reed, The Athletic. Steve, again, in game, just like in game 2, it seemed LeBron got his triple-double, but it seemed like you guys really made him work for everything he got tonight. Can you talk, and you threw a lot of bodies at him.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the way that you played against him, and did you think that he kind of wore down there toward the end?
I don't think he wore down, but it definitely helped us to have Andre back tonight and have another body on him. It helped us stay fresher. I thought that was the big difference. LeBron's going to do what he does every single night. We know that. But having Andre out there for 20-plus minutes gave KD a little bit of a rest and gave Draymond a little bit of a rest and Clay. And so I think we were able to stay fresher over the course of the game with Andre back.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Lou will be in shortly.